Happy Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. What's up, guys? I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Erica. I wanted to welcome you back to my channel. I'm doing a skin update for you guys. I actively am gonna just be posting at least 1 to 2 videos a week here on my channel. I feel like I'm really getting the technical side down with uploading videos here on YouTube. So I wanted to just show you guys how much my skin has been improving. If you've been following me for a while on my other social media accounts, on Snapchat, on Instagram. Also, I am in the midst of studying right now. I am taking a 15-minute break, and so I wanted to record this video for you guys on my break. I really wanted to let you guys know that I am starting an entirely new skincare routine. If you've been following me for a while, you know how much I pride myself on using just really healthy ingredients. And I've noticed that sometimes, being in the medical field, I have noticed personally that sometimes you need to use Western medicine. I love Eastern medicine, like starting internally and very holistically. So I am going more towards the Western style of medicine right now because I personally have dealt with acne. I've taken Accutane, if you guys aren't aware of that. I've taken Accutane before, and I did a 6-month round of it last year. So last summer I was not allowed in the sun at all whatsoever, and this year I'm finally just like indulging myself in the sun, which has been so nice. So if you've been through Accutane, I understand the struggles. I know it's one hell of a journey, and I can insert clips in this video of my skin at its worst points. It was pretty bad. It was pretty much all on my cheeks, but there was so much of it that I just didn't know was there until I took Accutane. If you aren't aware of Accutane, Accutane is actually not the name of the drug. I'm just using that word because typically a lot of people know that brand name of what is actually called isotretinoin. Isotretinoin is a highly intense vitamin A derivative. What it does is basically it just helps to speed up your cell's own skin cell turnover rate. For people with acne, typically they have a harder time with their own natural skin cell turnover rate, so sometimes we need an extra push. I have acne. It's just what I've established is that I have acne, and I've just tried to find any way possible to keep it at bay. I also feel confident in my skin because I have been through the pits of all the emotions, and I have let acne definitely play a big role in how I feel. It's kind of hard not to when it's on your face. I totally understand. I know that's kind of superficial, but no, it really does bother you, and I understand. So if you ever have any issues and you feel like maybe acne is really just never gonna end, I'll tell you one thing: if you want it to end, you can take some Accutane and it will end, I promise. When I was on Accutane, my skin was actually perfect, simply because I constantly had vitamin A in my skin, and my skin never held on to debris, so it never got clogged. It was always just proliferating, so it was shedding, and that's why a lot of people get dry and they peel, and basically what happens is anything that's been hiding under your skin comes out, and it all just starts to dry out and die, and then it just sheds off your face. It is the most miraculous drug I have ever used for acne, I promise. But the only thing is that it can be kind of harsh on the liver, and it can be hard to deal with just because it's so drying on the skin. I did experience a lot more fatigue while I was on it, but for the most part it did its job, and I was really pleased with how it went. I was just always covered in sunblock because you cannot go out in the sun at all while on this drug. So I also took extensive measures, and while I was on it for 6 months, I took another 6 months off of just being in the sun. So I took a vitamin D supplement of I want to say like just like 200 or 400 units per day, and I was really healthy, so I did not have any alcohol. I didn't want to ever take any I never took like headache, ibuprofen, medicine type of stuff, because anything like that, anything that could stress my liver, I just didn't even ingest, because if my liver is kind of working overtime right now to try and filter out this drug, which is a little bit more hepatotoxic, which means it's more harsh on the liver. If it is, I just wanted to protect my liver as much as possible. So I did, and I had no side effects. I haven't had, like, sometimes people get, I guess, like IBS or like chronically dry skin. I haven't had any of those issues, but I did have one issue. My acne came back. So I am taking a new route, and I just wanted to show you guys because honestly, it's already calmed down a lot. My skin, I'm showing you this video because I want to share with you, as well as just like have documentation for even myself and for anyone who wants to know whether or not this works. This is just my first update. I've only been using this product for a week. So if you're dealing with acne and maybe you want to know if this is going to work for you, well, I'm going to be your guinea pig. So I am starting a pretty good regimen so far. I feel like it's a lot more simple. It's a lot cheaper. I can get this stuff at the drugstore except for one product, but I'm just going to go through my whole regimen. I'm not even going to do it for you guys. I'm just going to tell you what it is because I think you guys have seen me put on enough products lately that I don't need to put on another one. There is someone outside sawing tile or wood. I'm not quite sure which one, but sorry about the noise. I will take a sec. Okay. So my new skincare routine, I should shut the window. I came across a YouTube page here on YouTube, and her name is Dr. Dre, which is so funny. It's like Dr. Dre, but it's actually D-R-A-Y. She's phenomenal. She gives out incredible information for any type of skincare concerns you may be having. I actually took a ton of her advice, and I'm very thankful that I did, because at the end of the day, I know that Western medicine does work. We've done research trials, and acne can be maintained, it can be fought, it can be taken care of. I'm just gonna go through the products really quickly of what I use. So every morning I use 2 products. I use this Nourish Organic, which you guys have seen me showing you guys a ton of times. This is literally just kind of like a basic cleanser. It's non-drying, it's creamy, and it's fragrance-free. Just really helpful for cleaning your face at any time of the day. If you don't want to over dry your skin, maybe you've had to already wash your skin once or twice in the day and you really just need to take off another layer of sweat because you hit the gym or something, this I highly recommend. It is from Target and it's vegan, it's cruelty free. I love it, it's great. So I always wash my face with this morning and evening. Sometimes I do a third wash in the middle of the day, post-workout, this bad boy. Morning time only, AM only, sun, you know? I put this on my face to help get off any nighttime oils and then also take off any product that I had on the night before. So I wash my face with this every morning, and then I come with this new product that I was recommended by Dr. J. She uses this on herself. She is a dermatologist, let me remind you. It was so interesting to see a dermatologist give her own review on products and go through the science aspect of exactly what's in these type of products. I was always a hater, the biggest hater on any type of products that weren't like 1000% healthy and had only perfectly healthy ingredients. This is my first buy in a while that has ingredients that maybe I once upon a time wouldn't put on my face. But for the purpose of this one, I'm going to tell you why I like it. It actually has salicylic acid in it, 2%. So if you have acne, I highly recommend using salicylic acid. I like to use it in the morning time because of this other product that I use only at nighttime. But I always wash with this one to really cleanse my face. But then I just like to get enough of this out so that I can put on a thin layer of it all over my face, and I let it sit for about 30 seconds or so, just depending on how much time I have in the morning. The most will be like 60 seconds. I use the salicylic acid within this cleanser to do its purpose, and I didn't realize how important salicylic acid really was. It just basically helps to get out any of the debris that's hiding in the cell. It just helps wiggle it out so that it can be proliferated up to the top of the cell and you can get rid of that debris. Whatever's getting stuck in there, sometimes that's blackheads, sometimes that's just bacteria waiting for a disaster, and that'll become either like a small pimple or it could become something as big as like a cystic pimple. We just don't want anything in the pore, so it helps to get everything out. Step 1, step 2, wash, I'm out the door. If I'm leaving in the daytime, I don't actually have my SPF with me, but I do use an SPF 30. It's over my purse. You guys have seen it before if you've seen my skincare routines in the past. I do use the Juice Beauty SPF 30 oil-free moisturizer. It is a non-nano 20% physical sunscreen composed of zinc oxide. So I personally have not come across a chemical sunscreen that I like. I was using one by this brand, not gonna name any names, but it really bad reaction. I had to take it back immediately. It was like burning my skin. I feel like ones that have chemicals in them literally are just unnecessary chemicals for my skin. If you have acne, maybe you're the same way. I can't do chemical sunscreens. I can only do physical sunscreens. Typically, I use in the daytime my SPF 30. I will leave the link down below of all of these products as well as the SPF that I don't have here on the screen. But sometimes if I do hit a gym workout in the morning, say I get up, do those 2 steps, I will put on just a basic moisturizer so that my skin is hydrated immediately after drying my face, because I don't like having any time in between the wash to the moisturizer of letting my skin just be completely bare. I feel like it definitely needs moisture right now because of this product that I'm going to be showing you. But I have finally gone back to just the good old CeraVe, I'm not sure, but I like to say both just in case. This has been great. I've been putting this actually all over my body everywhere. So I've been using this on my face at night as well as in the morning if I'm going to a workout before the sun is even out. And then I will put on my SPF 30 the moment the sun comes out. But great one. Love it. Actually really love this moisturizer. My nighttime routine, I always go through just one step. So if I'm wearing makeup, I oil cleanse with jojoba oil. I can do a whole video on oil cleansing later. But then I again go in and wash with this moisturizer, the Nourish Organic. I let my face moisturizer do its job. So I put this on immediately after washing my face at night, and then I let it sit. I wait 20 minutes before this next step. So this is the product that is going to completely change my skin. I know it will because I've seen it happen. It's kind of like Accutane. I know it happens. It literally is just a waiting process. It's a time-consuming investment for your skin. So I was very apprehensive about trying this product, and I'm really happy that I actually started this product about a week ago. I think it might even be a week and a half. I'm not really counting too specifically. I'm just gonna count it at a week mark because I know I've been using it for at least a week. This product is basically the same thing as Accutane. Again, isotretinoin is the oral form of vitamin A that you take, and it's a prescription only medication that you can be taking. So I actually called up my doctor after watching Dr. Dre's videos, and she highly recommends that. And as well as other estheticians. I started watching a lot of esthetician videos. If you've ever seen Narita Joy, she's incredible. She does celebrity A-list facials for endless amounts of celebrities. She also uses a retinoid. If you guys have ever heard of retinoid, retinol, it's basically the same thing. So it's a vitamin A derivative, and it just helps with accelerating the cell turnover rate and helping keep the skin peeling at a faster rate, basically. They say that people with acne have an issue with shedding their skin, basically. Our skin gets clogged easily. So I called up my doctor and asked her for a prescription. She tried to give me a different one. She was amazing and got it for me immediately. So she gave me a tretinoin cream at 0.025%. I think the highest you can get is 0.1%. Basically, the percentage just means it's a higher strength. And sometimes some people need a higher strength to get the job done, but they all do the same job. Some just need a higher strength because maybe they've been using the lower dose for years and they need to move up a tiny percentage. I put this on a little teeny tiny, like dime size amount. I put on all over my face. I keep away from my eyes. I keep away from my mouth, but anywhere else is covered in this every night. And I started with it just straight off the bat every night. I think I maybe did like one night on, one night off, and then I did every night. But maybe if you're gonna start this product, try every other night for a week or 2 or 3, depending on how your skin responds. My skin was insanely oily before. I feel like it's helped with some of the oil control as well. But what it does is it's gonna help bring up anything that's been hiding under my skin, that's maybe even been flesh colored and it looked perfectly fine before, but there was acne comedones down below. It's gonna help reveal all of that beauty and it's gonna come to the surface, and my skin is basically gonna purge of anything that was hiding under there. And the vitamin A helps with hyperpigmentation. So any scarring, it goes away a lot faster. Again, this is why you have to be drenched in SPF when using this, and preferably wearing a hat because you want to keep your face out of the sun. It helps with an even tone. It just really, honestly, I'm so excited that I'm going to be trying this product, and I can't wait to see what my skin will look like in about 3 or 4 months, because it takes about 3 months to really see results, especially on Accutane. It took me like 5 months. It took me like full 6 months to finally see a result. It's a waiting game with acne. So I put this on at night, and I don't use the salicylic acid at the same time as this because salicylic acid can unfortunately reduce the efficacy of this. So I highly recommend salicylic in the morning, retinoid at night. Try and keep it simple. I was using way too many products. I was using products that my skin didn't agree with, and everything I'm using nowadays is non-comedogenic. And I don't put oils on my face. I hope this was helpful. So those are the products that I'm gonna be using for probably the next 3 to 6 months. I really like to hold on to products and see how well they work over time. I do not think that skin can be quickly fixed. Skin is very delicate. It takes a long time to heal. And I'm just really excited to see how this is gonna end up, because I can already see a lot of results in like my forehead, because it was already doing really well, and having only used the Tretinoin for like a week or 2 really cleared up my forehead. My forehead's got nothing in there. I am getting some really bad breakouts over here on the sides of my face, so I'm gonna give you guys just a quick little view of this beautiful breakout that I'm having. And I want you to know that if you are going through any type of breakout with your skin, maybe you're having rosacea, maybe you're having eczema, maybe you're having psoriasis, whatever it is, I understand how hard it is to go through skin conditions, and I have been fighting acne since I was probably 12. I just want to bring you guys along with me on this journey of clearing up my skin, because I'm always on the hunt for what works, and I want something that's really going to keep my skin at bay. So if you're interested, please keep watching this skincare series that I'm starting, and be sure to give this video a like. Don't forget to subscribe down below. It helps me out so much so that I can continue to make videos like these and I can get better at making them. I've been doing a lot of research on all of these products, so definitely do your research before ever putting anything on your body or in your body. Today, I'm gonna show you guys just a quick little close-up of what my skin is looking like, because honestly, at this point, I've seen it at its worst. I love myself for who I am. Don't forget to love yourself, even though you're going through breakouts and stuff. You're beautiful. Nobody really cares at the end of the day. Stare someone in the eyes, they probably will look away, because most people are weenies deep down. Have self-confidence, you'll be fine, you'll get through it, and my skin today is looking like this. This is my bad side. I don't know what happened over here. I don't want to show you too up close because it looks pretty intense, but I've seen my skin do a lot worse things before, so I can handle it. But this side, it's like only this and the rest is scars, and then this side is like definitely purging, so whatevs. Sometimes you just gotta go through it. Everyone has something, you know? So my thing has always been my skin. So it'll be interesting to see what it looks like in a month. I will do a month update. Maybe I'll do like 3 videos of this entire series, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. Be sure to take care of your skin, wear lots of sunblock. I hope you guys also enjoyed the workout footage in this video as well. And I hope you guys have an amazing day. My next video should be more workout footage. I am in preparation for vacation, so I've been hitting my workouts as often as I can, and I actually haven't been very strict. I'm gonna go into a lot more detail of what these workouts are looking like and where my mind is at with these workouts, because I'm not on a program. I established that I don't have time right now to be on a specific program, but I am getting some more control over my workout schedules and what my workout routines are looking like. My next video will be all about training and preparation for vacation, what you should do in order to get ready for a trip, and how to look your best at the freaking pool or the beach. I just want to show you guys how I get bikini ready, because I was not feeling bikini ready about 4 weeks ago. Feeling it now. I hope you have a good day. I'll see you guys